back to another brand new video. We've got an interesting one for you today. We've got rip cards, over $1,000 worth of rip cards here. As rip cards, as you probably know, sell for a good bit on eBay. So I've got a nice lot here. Some of these I pulled from a pack in a short. A couple of these were donated from breaks, and they said I could open them in the video here tonight, and then a couple of these I picked up in a lot from a local seller. So we're going to rip all these open right now and see what we can find. We're hoping for some big stuff. These double rip cards, now I looked at what these are going for, and they're all going for between $200 and $400 a piece, depending on who it is. Some of them are numbered very lowly, out of like 14 or so, 13. This one's out of 34. Inside each of these rip cards, there is going to be a mini, and it could be a mini red autograph. It could be an exclusive mini parallel, which that's the common hit that we want to avoid. Those mini parallels, I saw them on eBay. Some of them sell for like 20 bucks. An exclusive mini wood parallel would be nice. An exclusive mini metal parallel, or a one-of-a-kind sketch card. So we've got 10 cards here. Again, these are 10 rip cards. We did this same video last year for 2022 out in Ginter, and I think we hit 2 autographs, and then we had 8 loser rip cards that were just regular minis, or I guess mini parallels. So we've got these double rip cards. Let's go ahead and get started with the single rip cards. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I hope you're having a very pleasant Tuesday. I hope you can join us for our team breaks tonight. We'll be ripping more out and Ginter cases if you'd like to join us. All right, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Rip card number 1. This one is for Dekine Collectibles. It is a Juan Soto, numbered to 199. All right, so by the way, before we start this, I'm going to take a guess on how many hits we're going to find. I'm going to guess, I really hope for 2 autographs. I'm going to guess 2 because that's what we found last year. I guess the wood are like limited to what, 25 copies, and the metals are limited to 3, so those are really tough to find. All right, here we go. Dekine Collectibles. Let's get your name on the screen. Good luck to you. Here we go. We have a mini, and I've got bad news for you. It's Jackie Robinson. The bad news there is that it's not going to be signed. We can automatically eliminate that, so it's just going to be a mini. Jackie Robinson, of course, passed away many years ago, but it is an exclusive mini parallel of Jackie Robinson, who broke the color barrier in baseball on, April 15th? 1947, had a 10-year career right there, Jackie Robinson. Card number 1. So now I'll go ahead and put this all back together for you, Dekine, in a sleeve. Keep it all together so nothing gets lost, because when there's minis, you know how I feel about minis around here, folks. Not a huge fan, personally, of them. All right, next up, we have that Freddie Freeman. Man, that's going to hurt. Freddie Freeman, who's going to probably finish, what do you think, second or third in the MVP voting, right behind Ronald Acuna Jr. So we got this all fixed up. I'm going to have to mess around with that strip later. But Amaro, you're up next. This one's numbered out of 99. Here we go for Amaro Jimenez. And you also have a mini. Oh, man, if that's an Aaron Judge autograph, that is going to be sweet. It is an Aaron Judge. Oh, man, it's a regular. We would have seen some red ink down there near the bottom. So we have an Aaron Judge. It's going to be a regular mini parallel of Aaron Judge at card number 2 for O'Maro. We'll do the sleeving after this, I guess. Save a little bit of time. Card number 3. It's for Cody Dance. It's going to be this good old Xander Bogaerts here, numbered to 199. So good luck. We'll see what we can find here in this next spot. Fingers crossed. All righty, so I'm seeing a mini card here of none other than Javi Baez. So the minis just keep on coming. Javi Baez, would you say one of the worst players in baseball this year? A lot of times when I would look at his stats, his OPS would be in the 500s, like 590 or something like that. I don't know if he's turned it around a little bit since, but just not been very productive there in Motown. Next up, James Wiseman is coming up next. You've got a Pedro. This is numbered to 99, Pedro Martinez. Let's see if we can find. I don't know, does this hurt anybody seeing these cards ripped? Knowing full well. By the way, these minis here typically sell for 65 to $100. Some of them went for 125 depending on who it is on the front. And we are going to be 0 for 4. We have a Trey Turner mini for James Wiseman in the 4 spot. All right, so if there's anything that we're learning here, at least so far, it's don't rip the rip cards. Just sell them. I mean, we learned that lesson last year because 80% of them were losers. And we're learning it again now. Josh is up next. I'm just curious to see is it going to be worse this year? I don't know. I hope not. This is out of 99. Derek Jeter coming up next for Josh Linebarger. So Josh, Derek Jeter here, the captain. All right, I got some bad news. It's a Roberto Clemente. So as you know, Clemente passed away in that very unfortunate plane crash at New Year's Eve, 1972. So it's not going to be signed, and it's just going to be a mini. Immediately when you see a paper card like that and it's an older player that's no longer with us, you know you just have a regular mini there. But it might be worth $20. You have to see what these exclusive mini parallels go for. Josh, thank you very much. By the way, the ripped cards, after they're all ripped like that, they're actually still worth a little bit of money. It's still, I've seen some of them go for about $10. Ryan Halverson is up next. Ryan, you got a Max Meyer rookie rip card here. We're ripping it. Good luck to you. Here we go. It is going to be, it's an A-Rod, so we do have a chance of it being signed. What did we have last year? I remember Juan Marichal autograph last year, and I think there was one other. We pulled a Yordan Alvarez red mini. I'm trying to think of other ones. It's been a year, so a little bit foggy. So all of these single rip cards, very disappointing. Ryan Halverson with the mini as well. And we're 0 for 6 to start this video. So if you are lucky enough to pull one of these rip cards, again, I would say sell it and don't rip it. We've got these double rip cards now. All right, so the odds of finding a single rip card are 1 in every 6 boxes. So there's about 2 per case. These double rip cards, we actually pulled 2 of these from a pack. Now, there's a really thick pack, and I'm like, there's probably a booklet in here. And so I opened up, making a short, hoping that we were going to find a booklet, and instead pop out a couple rip cards, which is pretty freaking amazing. So we have the following. We have Xander Bogaerts along with Manny Machado. And there's going to be 2 rip cards inside here, one I think on each side. That's why it's extra thick. It says, this is a genuine Allen Ginter rip card. Rip this card twice if you dare to discover a collectible exclusive mini card inside. Now, I'm telling you, these are worth a lot more than the single rip cards I was looking on eBay. These go for about $200 a piece, $200 to $350 depending on who's on the card. So these are very expensive. This first one here is numbered to just 13, and it is going to be for Drew Baker getting us started. Good luck. What side should I start on? I guess I'll start on the Bogaerts side. Double rip card. What's that? I see a gold border, I think. Do we have something here? Do we have something here? It's going to be one of those weirdo cards. Well, I think we got something. We've got an autograph. All righty. So Drew Baker, in the very first hit of the video, we have an autograph. And it is going to be a Kyle somebody numbered to 10. I don't know these weirdo, I call them weirdo cards, the non-baseball cards. I don't know them that well, but this is hand numbered to 10. It is a Kyle G. He is a comedian. This could be worth big, big bucks. So Kyle Gordon for Drew Baker is your first hit. So I'm telling you, maybe the double rip cards are the way to go. Instead of getting single rip cards, maybe that's why double rip cards cost so much, because they have much better odds of finding an autograph. I mean, we'll find out. We still have 3 more rip cards to go. So there's one hit in the books, and on the other side of your card here, Drew, it is going to be a Mookie Betts mini parallel right there. So finally a little bit of action here in the Rip Cards. Let us know in the comments, what does that Kyle Gordon card go for? Is it big money? It's numbered to 10. I'll tell you, I've seen some cards sell for over 1,000. There's Rafael Nadal cards selling for over 1,000. Robert De Niro's going for crazy money as well. Those football players, you can only get their autos in this, also going for crazy amounts of money. All right, here we go with this next one. Next up, we've got a Paul Goldschmidt along with Aaron Judge. So let's see what we can find. This one came from a short. Stephen Bertinashi. What do you think? I kind of feel bad ripping this card. This card looks that's such a great picture of Judge. We're going to rip right down through his face here. Alrighty, here we go. It's numbered to 46, 10 out of 46. Stephen, best of luck to you. We start off with a mini. It is going to be, looks like Francisco Lindor, and it is going to be just a regular mini parallel to get us going here, and I don't see any red ink on it. But we'll work it out of the Rip card here. There it is. Regular little mini right there for you, Stephen. Maybe Judge is hiding something on his side. Let's find out. Oh, it's going to be George Brett. That'd be super nice if, oh, that hurts. Imagine paying like $300 or something for this. Steven, I gave all the members a discount, but I think this card probably would have sold for around $300 if I listed it on eBay. And right there, you're coming away with maybe, I don't even know how much value there. And of course, George Brett is like, he's entombed in that card. I don't want to mess with it too much. There's like 2 corners embedded in there. So, Steven, sorry that we couldn't get you an autograph there. You know what I'm curious about, too? Are the lower numbered double Rip cards, do they have a higher chance of finding autographs? The one that we ripped for Drew was out of 13. That one was out of 46. Is there something to that? Lower the number, or are they kind of telegraphing autograph hit? I don't know. Just throwing it out there. Maybe we'll find out. What do we got here? If we can find another low-numbered card, maybe if there's an autograph, we'll see. This is a Kirby Puckett double Rip card along with Byron Buxton. This is a little lower numbered than the Judge. It is numbered to 34, but about almost 3 times as high as the Bogarts and Machado. 31 of 34, Byron Buxton, Kirby Puckett, Twins double Rip card. Here we go. Justin Allspaw. You're going to have a Texas Rangers hit here. It is going to be a Jacob deGrom. It's not going to be numbered or autographed. As we can see there, deGrom with the Rangers. How about the Rangers turning it on here at the end? They may, looks like they might win that division after seemingly falling out of it there. Nice comeback for the Rangers. Such a nice race going on right now in Major League Baseball for that American League wild card. Who's going to be on the outside looking in, and who's going to be this next card here? It's an Oakland A's hit. We got Big Mac, Mark McGwire's who it's going to be. Let's see some ink. And unfortunately, there is no ink. So exclusive mini parallel of Big Mac, Mark McGwire, and that double Rip card for Justin Allspaw. And now we're down to our last one, this final one here. And we have another one that was donated from Lori, which I'll do in a short. This one is from Jonathan Roberts, said that we could go ahead and rip this in a video. I wasn't sure if I could get this done in a short because it's a double Rip card. I'm going to be careful. I don't want to rip through the Rip card and make a mistake and end up damaging the card. So I switched out Lori's card. Lori donated this from a break to us. I'm going to put that one in a short. And Lori, I'm going to pay you for this card too. I sold the Rip cards for $50 a piece. I added a little bit of fees on there, PayPal fees and shipping fees. So I'm selling them for $50 a piece. I'm going to go ahead and give you $50 credit, Lori, no matter what happens with this card. If there's nothing in there at all, I really appreciate you sending that over, Lori. So $50 credit for that card for Lori. If you're watching, Lori, thank you very much. But that'll be a short coming up soon. But in the meantime, let's wrap up this video. This is for Jonathan Roberts. This is going to hurt, man. Ronald Acuna Jr. numbered to 24, and Deion Sanders. We'll start off by ripping through Deion Sanders, back in the limelight again, as he's a coach. with Colorado head football coach. I think we may have an Ichiro. What do you think? Is that Ichiro? It's tough to tell. Can't really see too much of his face, but I can see an A from the Miami Marlins on the chest. And I think I got it right. That's going to be a mini parallel there of good old Ichiro Suzuki. And now we're down to our last hope here at the back. Ronald Acuna Jr. Can you deliver us a hit? It's going to be a Mets hit. Looks like it's going to be, who is this final Met hit here? We're going to have no autograph on this one. It's going to be Brett Beatty, rookie mini. And unfortunately, only one hit in this video. It was the out of 10, quote-unquote, weirdo card autograph. So Jonathan will get these sleeved up, sent with your Atlanta Braves team break. So here's what you can take from this. If you get a rip card, do not rip it. Sell it. That's my best advice. As I said, they're selling for $65 to $100 for single rip cards on eBay. That's really decent money for what the average return is going to be on the inside. Now, I mean, you might pull a metal card, which will be worth a good bit, but you might pull an autograph, which is worth a good bit as well, but it's honestly, I don't think it's worth it. I would say keep them sealed. So kind of a little educational video here, and that's my advice. I mean, if you want to rip your cards, rip your cards. Go have at it, but that's what I would do. So that will wrap this one up tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the team breaks a little bit later on tonight, and if not, I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and good night, everybody.